Okay, I'm going to show you how to access the online textbook, and if time permits, we'll spend a little bit of time looking at Teams as well, Microsoft Teams. So on your desktop of your computer, you should have this icon, which is for ClassLink. If you can't find it there, then go to the Start menu and see if you can find ClassLink listed in there. You might have to do a search for it where you type in ClassLink and see if it shows up. Okay, so it should be on your desktop because we tried to take care of that at the beginning of the year. So when you click on that, it's going to open up a window that looks similar to this, and you just log in with your normal username and password on there. And if for some reason it doesn't work, that means you need to reset your password. There are ways to do that. If I have time, I will show you how to do that as well. But for right now, we're going to look at the online textbook. Yours will not have as many options inside of it as mine does. The one that you're looking for is this one, McGraw-Hill Connect Ed, should be in your ClassLink, and click on that and it logs you right in. You don't have to put in any other login information, and you'll have the geometry book will be there for you. It may also have other textbooks if you have other textbooks that use McGraw-Hill Connect Ed. Click on the geometry edition and you have this window. If you want to go look at the online textbook, you would go in here. Sorry about that, but that message comes up. I don't know why. Right now, we just finished working on right triangles. We were looking at a little bit of area, and we were going to be talking about volume in the coming days. So if I select this, then it opens up the sections in the book, and here's area of parallelograms and triangles. So if I wanted to go look at the book for that, I would click up here on ebook, and it would show me the pages of the book that are for that section, as you can see right there. And then to go back, I think I'm just going to click the X out of that. I'm back on this screen again. The menu up here, this is where you can look at resources, homework, and it's got a glossary. It's also got a place where you can write notes. If you want to go back to the main screen because you're working in a different textbook, you hit Connect Ed up there and it takes you back. So if I go into homework, this is going to show me if there's any homework that has been assigned. And at this point, we do not have any. So go back in here, click on resources. Maybe I think I already know how to do the topic of this section, areas of polygons. There's the self-check quiz that you can click on and go through, and it will ask you questions, and you can click on answers. Let's see. I'd have to find the height of that. I don't feel like doing that right now, but it goes through and gives you these options of problems that you can grade. I'm going to just put A for all of these. And who knows, I might get one of them right, might not get any of them right. And it'll grade the quiz. I got one correct out of it, and it will tell me which ones are correct and what the correct answer is. This is between you and the computer. I don't see this, so if you choose to do that, it's up to you. Other things that you see in here are some lesson videos. If you need to see some lesson videos, you'll see we've got them here in English, and I know we have a few Spanish speakers in our class. They're also here in Spanish as well. So you could click on one of those.
This is Mrs.
It
Dawson.
pops up.
Find the perimeter and area.
I don't know if you can hear her talking or not,
ABCD.
But
let's begin with perimeter.
It's going to take you through an example just like I would in class.
Parallelogram,
I will still be making my lesson videos, but it would take you through a lesson the same way. Then down here, you're going to see it's got a study notebook worksheet that you could open as a PDF. It also has extra examples with additional step-by-step solutions, and it has these in Word, and then we've got our PDFs here. If you wanted to do a practice worksheet, that's in here. This is typically the version B. It does not, however, provide you with the answers. Also has, if you want to get a little extension, it's got some key concept animations without audio that you could watch. And with that, let's see, this one says without and this one says without. Takes you through step by step. You have an interactive student sheet, a hot topic sheet, 2 of those. Okay, so those are a lot of different resources that you have available in addition to my lesson videos located right here in your online textbook. To exit out of this, you can either just click the X at the top or go over here and actually log out. And if you do log out, you'll probably get some kind of a message like this, but you do not ever log in on this screen. You log in on this screen to get in there. Okay, so let me close that down. Now to get into Microsoft Teams, you would look for this icon on your desktop for Office 365, and you open that up. And if you have to log in, because yours may, if you haven't logged into it for a while, it may ask you to log in to it. Again, you just use your username and password, the same thing you did when you signed on to your computer. And again, if it does not work, you need to reset that password. Okay, so in here you've got options of using these different items, and we're going to actually look at Teams. Now, if any of your teachers use Teams, those teams will be listed over, I got my zoom over there, over on the left. These are my teams. I have my pre-calculus class, my 2 geometry classes that are honors, and my 2 regular geometry classes, plus some hidden teams. As you go into one, let me go into this one, you're going to see that every single one of these has a general space, and that's typically where I would put announcements like the Pi Day stuff, which unfortunately we didn't get to do, and might even put extra credit information in there. It shows other things. We also have files, class notebook, and assignments. I can actually put an assignment in here. I can add an assignment to this section for you to do with some guidance and direction on it. So I could even put quizzes in, although I haven't really explored that very much. So it gives me a place to put in a due date, points, add resources, instructions, give it a title, that kind of thing. So you would look under General for any assignments. What you're going to find in these other folders are going to be the files that I post up, which are basically notes filled in and the keys. And when I make lesson videos, I will post them up on here as well. I can show you that with my pre-calculus classes. Let me pick one. You can see here I have videos, homework keys, and the videos folder. Those are all videos that I made for the lessons for that class. And they're pretty much just like this lesson. Okay, so I also told you that I would show you how to reset your password. So what you're going to do is go into mypast.olatheschools.com /home, and you will have this window, and you've got the reset my password if you don't know your current password, or change your password if you need to change it. And so this would be the place to go to change it if you are not finding it working for the Microsoft or the class link, I would change it in this. The other alternative is if you hit Control Alt Delete, you get this little part and you have the change a password that pops up right there. You could try it there, but I would really go in through this way if it's not working in ClassLink or with your Microsoft Office. I would change it through this, mypass.olatheschools.com. You can do that on any computer. I just realized you can't see that up there, so let me put that URL up there. I would change it through that method versus the Control-Alt-Delete on your own device. If it still doesn't work after you've done it on here, I would go to a different computer at the library if you can get in there, or maybe mom's or dad's computer, adult computer in the home that's hardwired to your Wi-Fi and everything, to your network, and try to use this URL and change your password through that. And then give it a couple minutes and then try it again on your laptop. So those are just some basics of how to access your online textbook through ClassLink and how to access Microsoft Teams through the Office 365 link. Hope you found this helpful.